Hi, maybe this time it'll work. I've been trying to record on Zoom lately because it seems to be easier. Hopefully this time it'll work better because I tried a couple times and it was cut off. Anyway, what I wanted to try to share, and hopefully very briefly, is just the whole idea of what we need to do. I feel anyway, especially during these times where a lot of things are going on, history is being made, and to a large degree, it seems to be repetitive from what other things in history have done, the way we've done it. And I think it's very important that we learn to do it a better way. I feel we need to learn to do it now. I do believe in the idea of making a stand for what you truly believe in, but this whole idea of fighting and rioting and I'm right and you're wrong. If you come to my home and riot, I'm going to shoot you. Or if you don't go in your homes, the cops are going to shoot you. All of these kinds of ideas are based out of things that I think are very base and mostly out of fears. Sometimes people can recognize that, and sometimes it's just unconscious. So we make a stand on, yeah, I'm going to do this, when it's based on something even deeper. We all have this kind of idea of how things should be taken care of. Some of them can be very productive and could be right, better ways, and other ways not. I think the balance comes from when we can look inside ourselves and say, what is the better way? What is the better way? To me, if I looked at it even more practically, or as I would call, logically, looking at it logically, or what I would also call spiritually logically, a spiritually logical way, is in seeing what's happened in the past that has caused us to truly excel as a human species. You look at these things from people such as a Jesus Christ, however that you interpret that to be, or Muhammad, or Buddha, or Krishna, all of these thousands of years ago, that the people that truly changed the world for the better, and it was all out of a message of so much of a difference, especially in those day and ages. You say something wrong, you're going to be burned, or your head's going to be cut off, or you're going to be tortured, in all kinds of different ways that we can't even probably comprehend these days. But yes, but the main message was still, I'm making a stand, and that is important. A stand for what? A stand for what is probably the better way. And to me, the better way is to make a stand on what you truly believe, out of something that's going to create peace, not out of fighting or rioting or arguing about I'm right and you're wrong, but maybe let's say, okay, I hear what you're saying. I disagree with what you're saying. What can we do to make this better? To me, the better is being able to not riot. You can have those feelings of anger and resentment. Get out there, protest, stand against these things, but not in a fight, in a way of how it was. I remember these things from the 60s. I remember it just reminded me so much of that. But the idea that really changed things, I believe, in a much more significant manner, was we shall overcome. Was like, let's stand here in India and show them without fighting that we will make it. Let's sacrifice ourselves to stand in what we feel is right, not that we have to react. Those things, if you look at it, truly change the world more than anything else. There were other things that tried to change the world through violence, through whatever, and killing millions of people through genocide or whatever. But are they the ones that are really what enhances us right now and keeps us going? No, they were just kind of an anomaly that occurred. The Holocaust kinds of issues, those kind of things of tortures and whatever in the medieval times. But they bring us back, and it should bring us back to, okay, look, that didn't work. Can't we see that this needs to work? We need to, as a human species, if we want to survive, or if we just even want to get the stuff that we're dealing with now to be even better, so that more people don't suffer the way that we're continuing to suffer too much. Are we doing better? Are there people out there sacrificing? Yes, but it's so much important that we as a populace start getting it. Doesn't take everybody, but enough of a core people who can stand in a better way, but make that stand. And then when you're humiliated, or when you're hosed, or when you're slapped in the face, you stand up and you do it again. You do it again with your honor, with your dignity, with who you are as a human being. You stand for what you are. And that's going to be the most important thing that we can do to heal ourselves. I guess I could say more, but I just needed to want to say that. And now I'll do that other thing that I've never done before and post this somewhere. And hopefully somebody or someone can truly benefit, from it. If you want to get together, if you want to communicate, we want to meditate and pray together, because I think that kind of energy put out cannot actually change the world also. But we have to do it with a reality and a change, and come together no matter what we believe in, and say, hey, look, enough's enough. We've got to do this. We need to do this. We've got to be serious about it. We've got to keep it moving forward, or it's just going to be business as usual. I want to hold on to hope. I hope there's others with me, and we can really push through all of the problems, the pain. I don't want to say nonsense, because sometimes it does not make sense that we can continue to hold on to these kind of antiquated, terrible belief systems, instead of breaking through, take responsibility that we could be wrong about many, many things, and try to work together, learning to speak the same universal language within this universal consciousness. So thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.